backwards. Shit. Ugh. You liking these shirts? They're European. Ugh. 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 Backwards shirt. Might as well start it off. This is the worst movies of 2017, bar none, where I watched and I said, what was I thinking? Why would I pay money to see this or buy the movie? This is so bad. Like, so bad. But let's get started. Alright, there's gonna be a lot more anime because this is where I get my anger out. So now, these movies I'm about to list, I have not seen, so that's why they are not on my list. And they are The Space Between Us, 50 Shades Darker, The Emoji Movie, Unforgettable, Snatched, an inconvenient sequel, The Dark Tower, Flatliners, The Snowman, and The Circle. So those movies I probably would have hated, so I didn't watch them, so that's why they're not on my list. This list is going to be very controversial because my best movies of the year had a lot of smaller budget, and my biggest one was Baby Driver that just made over $100 million. These, a lot more big budget movies, and these are the worst movies, in my opinion, of 2017. Number 10 is... Yes, SpiderMan Homecoming made me so mad when watching it. This is what the title should have been, SpiderMan Homecoming. Actually, we are going to call it Iron Man 3.5 because we don't really know if Iron Man is going to get another movie or not. So we're going to give him kind of his movie in this new Spider-Man movie because we really don't know what the new Avengers movies are going to hold for Iron Man or Captain America. But you know what? We want Iron Man in this movie to make more money. So this should be... We should actually call this Iron Man 3.5, but actually it's going to be Spider-Man Homecoming. Ugh, this movie made me so mad in the theaters. 1, everything was safe in this movie. This was basically the DC version of Wonder Woman. They didn't know what to do. They finally got the rights to Spider-Man. They did not want to screw it up, so they said, no, we're going to make a very safe movie where basically no one dies. There's no consequences for anything except Iron Man saying, if you have to have that suit, you're nothing. Like, come on. The only value added to this movie is Michael Keaton as Vulture. Great. But you know what? The movie tried to be kind of hip and in this age. And come on, if you're going to use Donald Glover in the movie and you're going to promote him like, oh, Donald Glover's in the movie, don't put him in there for 5 minutes and take out half his storyline. Just safe movie, disappointing. It basically had all the Iron Man cast in it, so it was literally Iron Man 3.5. Ugh. Number 9 is... I bet you didn't even see War Machine, did you? It's a Netflix movie with Brad Pitt. And my goodness, I did not like it at all. The main reason I did not like it, no, it was a good cast. It was trying to do something different, but how Brad Pitt played this general. If you actually met generals in any armed forces, they never act like that. You gotta be smart, direct, and know how to talk and communicate with people to actually get to that position. So how you make him kind of a buffoon and cartoonish is absolutely disrespectful in my opinion. War Machine didn't work on a lot of levels. It was boring. It was trying to be something and it just was nothing. Number 8 is Mother! So when I do the review, I didn't think I was going to put this on the list, but after rethinking of how stupid this movie actually got, I hated it even more. It just made no sense. Of kicking and beating up Jennifer Lawrence on the ground and basically stripping her naked, eating a baby, bombing a house, point blank shooting people in the face, tearing up this person's house, and just being complete buttholes, like I said in the review to everyone. Mother is not a good movie. I don't recommend Mother at all. No recommendation whatsoever for Mother. Number 7 is... Yes, another big blockbuster, which I expected to like, because I love the first one. Kingsman, The Golden Circle was one of the biggest sequel disappointments I could think of in my entire life. Holy cow. Awful CGI. Underutilized characters for Halle Berry, Channing Tatum, Jeff Bridges, and talk about one of the worst written scripts in the entire world. I don't know what, and also hamburger scene, I don't know why they thought that would be a cool idea to put this hamburger scene in it. Stupid. The whole story of drugs and the very end of why they kill someone and they call him a dickhead, I believe. That's not a reason to call a guy a dickhead for his past. Stupid writing, awful story. I thought it was kind of funny they put Fox and Friends in the movies though. I thought it was kind of funny. Number 6 is... Yes, Valerian in the City of a Thousand Planets. When you're in a movie theater and it's supposed to be an action movie and you're just like this the whole time. Yeah, they have no chemistry. Yeah, the movie was boring. No chemistry between the two leads. The CGI to me was pretty bad. They wasted a lot of money in this movie for no reason. They shouldn't have been made. This guy's record is going down the drain with this and Lucy. Cannot recommend Valerian enough. Do not watch it. If you want to fall asleep for a 2-hour and 20-minute movie with no chemistry, the good part about it was Rihanna, honestly. Other than that, do not watch Valerian. Number 5. Man, it was a rough night to watch this movie because it was a rough watch as well. When you have 5 comedians, okay, 4, not Scarlett Johansson. When you have 4 comedians in the movie and Scarlett Johansson, basically a very bad ripoff of Very Bad Things. Go watch Very Bad Things with Peter Berg's movie. Fantastic. Basically a ripoff of that movie. Rough night, not funny whatsoever. Another one of those movies where you're just like, can I try to laugh? I want to laugh. It's supposed to be a funny movie. Let me laugh. But I can't because nothing is funny whatsoever. Number 4 is... Oh yeah, you probably never heard of this movie either because it made like less than $700,000 in the box office. It's basically about Woody Harrelson character being a complete jackass to everyone, and we're supposed to feel sorry for him at the end of the movie for being a narcissist and thinking everything revolves around him, and he's just a complete asshole to everyone. It's like, no, how can you like a movie like this? And it was just complete and utter garbage. Do not watch Wilson. Not funny. You don't like any of the characters. Are you supposed to like them? Because I sure as shit did not at all. Number 3 is The Wall. I went into this movie wanting to like it. John Cena, Aaron Taylor Johnson, I didn't know what it was about. I just know they were stuck behind a wall with a sniper. And man, the story made no sense. Another one of those movies where people probably read it and like, oh, wait, this is a good movie. This is a really good movie. And then, no, it's not. I don't know what they're trying to say. The actual story made sense and why all these people were getting killed, contractors and workers, how the guy was in a trash pile for that long, how he was willing to take down a helicopter and fool everyone in the movie. Makes no sense. Basically, fully trained people don't know what to do. When you make a military movie, try to do a little bit of research. I mean, I know you can't do as much because you have to have military support, but I'm not a fan of The Wall. Awful ending. I walked out of that movie pretty upset. Number 2. Suburbicon. The movie that I think that was in theaters for less than 3 weeks because it did that bad. It was like 4 movies in one. It was like Coen Brothers. I got this. I like this. Then George Clooney comes out of nowhere like, oh, wait, what are you guys doing? Oh, Coen Brothers, I know you guys. Oh, I like the script, but I want to change it and make it more politically relevant and have a black family getting into a white neighborhood in the 50s. And the Coen Brothers probably like, okay, I kind of want to do Fargo because we kind of didn't do good with Hail Caesar, so we kind of want to do something that everyone would like. George Clooney like, nah, we're in a political game now. We got to do this. And when you have a George Clooney movie, his directing jobs, none of them have really hit the note. So Suburbicon was not funny, tried to be political relevant, nothing stuck whatsoever. It was basically throwing, I don't know what. It's like basically throwing sharks in a tornado. Yeah. And thinking it would work. It worked once with Sharknado. It ain't gonna work twice. Well, actually, they have like 5 sequels. But George Clooney, if the Coen Brothers have a script, let them do their thing and let them direct it. Don't try to put your own spin in it. Suburbicon, one of the most dull, boring, and just stupid movies that I watched. But there is one more movie that came out in January that could not beat my upsetness and anger for after watching the movie. And it is... Triple X, The Return of Xander Cage. Oh my god. Where do I begin? Awful CGI. Awful story. Awful acting. I mean, it was horrible. And then you have Donnie Yen and Tony Jaa in your movie. And this is how you utilize them? Donnie Yen, one of the best martial artists in China right now. And Tony Jaa, one of the best martial artists in Thailand. That made The Protector. You have Ip Man. You have all these movies. Just go through their library. Tony Jaa and Donnie Yen, fantastic martial artists. And this is how you use them. You use Tony Jaa for jumping over someone. Like a stupid CGI scene to make it even better. Horrible. Oh my god. I walked out so mad at this movie. And I kind of thought, this can't be the worst movie of the year. I literally saw this week 3 in January. I had 49 weeks left to go in this year. There's no way XXX Return of Xander Cage can be that bad. And it was. Nothing beat it. I was so disappointed at what they did, how they did it, and how they utilized everyone. So XXX, The Return of Xander Cage, was the worst movie of 2017. Now, my list is a little controversial because there's a lot of big budget ones. But you know what? That is my opinion. And if you don't like it, comment down below and let me know what you think are the worst 10 movies of the year. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of the Blue Futon, you Blue Futonians. Thank you for watching and have a fantastic new year. And hopefully, the worst movies of the year won't be as bad as this one. But I can't promise you anything. But you know what? Thank you.